How's it going, guys? Raging Matt here with another solo blind Let's Play. A series where I can't rely on a hazmat to get me through a video game. This time around, we're diving into Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Now, before we get started, you might have noticed the Japanese subtitles down there. I decided to try something new and expand the audience a bit. The idea is to give non-English speakers a chance to hear some natural English. Something to warm up their ears and help them get used to a faster, more fluent speech. I thought it could be useful in a way to help people get a better feel for English, especially when it comes to pronunciation. And why not do so by with some entertainment as well? In this case, giant robots blowing shit up. Now, if you've seen my last Let's Play, my past Let's Plays, you might be thinking, you may not be cut out for this. You're not exactly the best English speaker yourself. And honestly, fair point. With all the dumb stuff I say on this channel, I totally get where you're coming from. But hey, why not learn together? I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but if the feedback's good enough, I might keep this going, but who knows. Yeah, let's just roll with it and see what happens. というわけで、英語を勉強している視聴者の皆さんには、この動画をゲーム実況として楽しみながら少しでも英会話の勉強にも、なれば嬉しいです。聞き流し感覚で見てもらってもいいですし、海外の映画やドラマを、字幕付きで見るような、そんな感覚に近いと思います。ただ話し方はかなりカジュアル寄りなので、ビジネスやフォーマルな場面で使える表現としては、あまり出てこないとは思いますね。その点だけはあらかじめご了承ください。はい。Alright, without further ado, let us begin. We are going to start a new game this time around. Right. We're just gonna go with our default name. There you go.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule. On my signal. Now, activate the AC.
Descent to ISC 2262. Rubicon 3 complete.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
System activating combat mode.
Right, here we are. Here is our giant mech. Magnificent. Alright. So we could move around, we could boost, we could jump. And we could fly a bit, but you gotta pay attention to the boost gauge down there. Called energy. And then there we got the big part of the action here is giant shooting other robots. Good. As you can probably tell, the Armored Core series is basically a high-speed action game about giant robots. So, as you could probably tell. It may be similar to, those who knows the Gundam Versus series. It's kind of like that, except it's much faster. And much more difficult. Yeah, how difficult, you might ask? The developers of this game is From Software. You know, very well-known company known for its very difficult video games such as the Demon Souls, Dark Souls series, and, well, I mean, Elden Ring. So,
Your AC's taking damage.
very well known for
Patch it
that.
up. See the contaminated city down there?
And
That's
it has
where
been a
you're
while
landing.
since they have actually got a Armored Core
Access
series
the catapult.
out, and this was like a launch title. No, actually, no, it wasn't a launch title, wasn't it? But this is the latest installment of the series, Armored Core 6. Giant catapult. And we're gonna do Amuro Ikimasu here.
Time to fly 621.
Hell yeah. But yeah,
If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral,
yeah.
we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back.
Okay, can I talk now? Okay. I guess I'll talk after this cutscene. Oh my goodness,
Manage
Water,
the
shut
mercs
up!
ahead. Find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
Okay. Well, I mean, just quick boost, i.e. a dodge. Alright, let's say, before I got interrupted. Yeah, my experience with the Armored Core series, I only played 4 back at when the PlayStation 3 was out.
Eliminate them.
And, I never beat the game. Yeah,
Picking up signals from AC Rex.
that was like when I was like 17 year old. I was exactly a high school student back then, and I thought the game was fun at first, but then I got to the point where I could not beat the game. I forgot where I could beat it, but I think it was just one AC that just kept kicking my ass and I just couldn't beat him. And then every mission, I don't get paid as well. Like I love using dual machine guns, but at the same time, it chewed up so much ammo, and just every time I clear a mission, the payout was not good. So I just did not have much money to like pay for another like weaponry and stuff like that. So yeah, I just gave up on the game and never touched Armored Core series in a while. So. But after Armored Core 6 came out, I was kind of considered maybe giving this game another shot. Maybe 31-year-old me could actually beat the game series this time around. So you're gonna find out today, or not really today, but find out in this Let's Play. See if I'm skilled enough in a video game to actually beat an Armored Core game. I probably will. Because thankfully, a lot of there's the auto aim system, as you can tell, that's going to help me out with the aiming problem I have. So I think we are good to go here. Alright, So, it's gonna be a little bit smooth playing from here. Let's give it a shot. Stop it. Okay, yeah. So, I was doing some testing, like practice runs on this game first and beforehand, and I got a little bit good progress. I got some decent enough progress.
Valid, but the pilot's rank
just in
is
chapter
no
1
good.
though.
We can't use this.
In the game.
Head to the
So,
next rank.
for a few missions on out, it won't be a blind playthrough. It'll be just I would kind of know what I was doing, and then have a little bit of smooth time. Even though I said that, this game is still difficult, so I'm still gonna get my into this. And you're definitely gonna see that throughout the Let's Play.
PCA's planetside force.
I'm not. Please don't expect this to be like a high level, like hardcore Let's Playing video. But if you're so if you want to see like speed running, high tech, no damage runs, you're in the wrong place. But if you want to see some dumb shit, you are exactly in the right place. So stick around. And giant robots kicking ass. Definitely see that. So yeah, I'll let you guys know at a certain point when I get to the point where it's blind. And it involves a very certain infamous boss. And those who have beat the game definitely know what that boss is. So, and on my test playthrough, I never beat him, so
license easily traced. Get it.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. Other than that, got some decent enough practice in it. So got some ahead knowledge. Did my study. That's what Let's Players do, right? Prepare for the Let's Play. For the entertainment for their audiences. They wouldn't wing that, would they? Anyways, let's go get that.
This one's already expired. I've picked up one more Rec 62. Transmitting marker. Go and check it out.
Yeah, I forgot to explain. There's a repair button. If you press up on the D-pad, you can heal yourself.
Remaining.
But you can only do that 3 times per mission. You gotta be careful. And considering there are times where it becomes bullet hell. You definitely want to make sure you do not want to get hit as much as possible.
Use that vertical catapult to get some altitude.
There's our catapult.
That's it. Try accessing the rack.
Okay. Alright. If you pick this up, we are up against the first boss in the game. Typical From Software. Like to put out bosses in the very first tutorial area.
Call sign.
But you might be thinking, yeah, it's I mean, it's the tutorial area. It shouldn't be that bad. Those who are thinking that clearly have not played a From Software game. I gotta get ready to hit. Whatever. Cover. Up and close and personal. He's out of bounds. Asshole. Go. Up and close.
children.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough health to do this. I'm gonna stay under it like a... Oh no. Oh no, reload faster. Come on. Almost there. There we go. Alright, we're good. Okay, a lot smoother than my first time fighting this boss.
It doesn't matter. Take it out now, they won't have enough to ID you.
Might as well hold the trigger button. Wait, what?
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up. Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
Now we gently walk home. There we go. And mission complete.
Coral, a sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Alright, and with the first mission complete, we are at our hub.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is All Might, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
Not even 5 minutes back, and he's already won us work.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. All Might provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts. You stand to benefit regardless.
Right. Now we got operation, AC design. Okay. So, we don't have much in terms of options we can do right now, but as we move along the game, more functions and more features will be available to us. But here you can, change your weaponry, change your arm parts, and just customize your mech. This is one of the main key highlights of the game, is to mess around with your mech and see what fits your play style. If you're having difficulty beating a stage, maybe you might want to change out your loadout. Nice creative way. You'll also paint your mech, some stickers on it. You can I can't believe it's kept my old thing. Yeah, don't mind that. I was just messing around with what they call As you can tell, it's freaking beautiful. And then AC data. Okay, so. Alright, so in operation, this is where we could do main missions, replay the missions, replay for past missions, I should say. And you get money. You will be using this a lot because money is finite, and you may need to be grinding a bit to like afford parts and stuff like that. Training and AC test where you could put your mech to the test. And as All Might said, you definitely do want to do this on your first time playthrough. Do this training mode. Not only gives you like parts as a reward, but you could also, you know, hone your skill and learn how to play the game. And those first timers playing through Armored Core series definitely want to do that. Practice, practice, practice. It will reward you. Just remember, just like in Demon Souls and Dark Souls, skills pay off. You could have probably the best loadout, you could have the best weapons in the game. Sure, you could do that, but not as powerful as your mind and skill. Remember that. Not just playing an Armored Core game, playing any From Software games, to be frank. And trust me, this is coming from a guy who actually played Demon Souls, the Demon Souls remake, all Dark Souls. Discluding DLCs though, and I beat Bloodborne, Elden Ring, yeah, wow, come to think of it, I have played a lot of this company's games. Love your From Software. Okay, use the scans and find enemies behind walls. You could also find crates doing this way. You'll probably look through those later. So be sure if you think somewhere is suspicious or sus, make sure you use that scanning. Yep. Easy. Yeah, enjoy it now while I'm like actually kind of like actually a little bit decent at the game at first, but yeah, later when it comes to like the blind part, it's gonna be horrible. But at the same time, it should be entertaining, hopefully. Yeah. But since we got through the main mission, but I feel like we should go ahead and play some more missions.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dotham. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. Want the enemy weakened. Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress those mercenaries!
The client doesn't care who does this job, as long as it gets done.
I could stop being interrupted. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking and a lot of the people's here.
Activating combat mode.
Impressive. As you can probably tell from the very first mission.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
You're gonna be running into a bunch of assholes. Oh boy. If you have not seen attitude, you will find it in this game. Okay, so just like what the guy said,
That's one of the artillery placements.
kick everything,
Front is protected
destroy
from armors
everything.
leaving. Attack it from behind.
There's only one of them.
Okay.
Clear. Move on to the next set, 621.
As we get bonus money for destroying Area C, we might as well just, on our way, just destroy as much as we can. Oh! Oh, probably one of the turrets.
It's
That.
best.
Oh, that's not good.
Repair units remaining.
Oh man. Get too much direct hits. Okay, alright. Need some breather. Okay, so I'm gonna tell them also, there's so much information on the UI, so let me just explain. AP is armor points, basically your health. Repair is how much repair you have. If you scan, that'll show you how much cooldown that's left for you to use the next scanning.
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
And then you see LB, RB, LA, and RR. That's basically goes to your weapons. So left bumper, right arm, left arm, all that. So yeah, your mech equipped up to four weapons. And but you just have to be careful. We're gonna get into it a little bit later, but your AC's gonna have like different specs depending on parts, like armor, weight, and all that. And weight control is essential in this game because you don't want to just be like, oh, I'll just wield all the rocket launchers in the games. No, you can't do that. Well, you can if you have like a much heavier robot, but at the same time you sacrifice mobility. So yeah, really fun aspect of the game though is definitely, test your creativity level in this game. So that's nice. So far I am loving the game. I don't know if my 17-year-old would say the same, but I'm glad 31-year-old me as an adult decided to pick this up again and give the series another shot.
Around the artillery here and our work is over. All targets destroyed. Assets S2 system. Base.
Let's just I want to do that. Ah, damn it. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
One. Message.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged.
Hooray.
Restoring access to the parts shop.
Alright, and now we got access to the part shop. And we got more training to do. Yeah, in terms of training, it's pretty simple what you could do. It's just teaching you the game, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna pretty much show these. I'll probably show like the rewards what you get from it, but at the same time I will not like show the training. That's probably not fun. And then last of all, before we end the episode for today, we got access to the shop. This is where you buy, you know, weapons and parts for your customizing. I hope you are watching this are mature enough to know what money does. Although I'll be kind of concerned. Parts, you can buy thrusters and all that nice chicks. So yeah. That's gonna be it for now. So, we'll see you guys next time where we continue our adventures and continue our mission as the Raven. See you guys then.